JoeTownsend.com is ready for you, with stories to chill you right through and through. Tales of terror and fright for your dark winter's night. At JoeTownsend.com, your screams will ring true. There's horror for holidays, wrapped with a bow. These books will give shivers high and low. Make your Christmas time weird with the stories you feared. JoeTownsend.com is the best place to go. Joe Townsend brings cheer in so many ways, as your beating heart sinks and each jangled nerve phrase.
Oh, it's just so good. I didn't do it alone. Joe Townsend actually made quite a few of those animations too. That's why I feel comfortable looking at something that I helped make and go, oh, it's just so good. Welcome to the show. Hey, how about a little retro rave?
Fair use, having fun, you know. Giving comments and reviews, and it's covered by fair use. Fair use, fair use, having fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
With the retro Rangers, retro Rangers, retro Rangers, retro Rangers,
I used the wrong intro. But fortunately, Raphael liked it, so they opened almost like a prayer. Welcome to Retro Rangers, the show where we have little watch parties, and we join together here in the land of the internet, on the Weber internet thingy, if you will. And we have a real great show lined up this evening, as part of our big ho holiday, retro holiday celebration. It's not just me. Good Lord knows that this space station would not stay in geosynchronous orbit if it was just me. We'd have crashed long ago. Let me bring in the chief science fiction officer, my XO. All right, Commander.
Here I am.
There you go.
Well, John, as far as the combined efforts of the JoeTownsend.com holiday spots, I'm going to put it about, we'll say 75-25. How's that sound? Team effort. It doesn't really matter percentages.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, and I'm going to date myself. Many years ago, there was a one of the original influencers, I think, Susan Powder.
Oh, my.
Attractive bald lady who lost a lot of weight and made a lot of money afterwards.
That's right.
And she had a phrase called "Stop the Insanity." And you know what? As much as I like Susan then and now, I'm gonna dispute that. I'm gonna say let's keep the insanity going. And we've got the perfect show to do just that with our special guest.
I absolutely agree. And boy, you are hitting a lot of people right in the memory. Susan Powder, man, I don't know what it was. I kind of had a thing for her.
Oh, I know what it was. She was hot.
Anyway, let's get our guest in here. We have not had him in a month of Mondays, and
yes.
It is he's a busy man, but we really lucked out. He was available for this, And I have a feeling that tonight's watch party is right up his alley, but let's find out. Craig Lubin, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Lubin. Craig, now let me ask you, because I'm reading your subtitle there, Star Wars Xmas special, never heard of it.
Oh boy.
I believe
there's nothing like a Star Wars holiday special virgin, and we welcome
no,
Craig for that.
That's a reference to something I shared recently that Harrison Ford said when he was interviewed by Conan and Bryan a number of years ago about the show. No, I'll date myself. I saw that thing live thousands of years ago.
Wow.
I was
in 1978.
1978. I was a youngin', and I remember, and I remember watching it, and at the end going, uh-oh. And I had forced my old man to get this thing up and running because he wanted to watch something else. And at the end, he's like, "What the hell are we watching?"
Oh my god! It was really tricky because in those days, and I think everybody of a certain age is back in the 1977, 1978, maybe even to 1980, it was really hard to get people to show any kind of respect for science fiction.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And so we went through the nuttery of having to explain to people that Star Trek was not such a weird show. and that, you know, I mention it all the time, but you know, there was this thing of like, you watch that show with the guy Fall Guy. You know, people didn't have any real respect for what we is my connection kind of flipping around?
We're getting a couple of pauses here and there, John.
Yeah, my internet's going a little goofy, but hopefully we'll be all right.
Well, we'll entertain the audience with at least one tech question. Are you plugged in directly by chance?
I am.
Okay. Well, there's nothing much more you can do than leave it to the fates of the internet gods.
Well, we'll have to see. Barry the K is here. He says, "Blame me, I did it." His drones from New Jersey. His New Jersey drones are interfering.
There you go. Watch those drones, my friend. Come on.
So I actually have a couple of drones up here in nowhere, New Hampshire that I do use, but no, they don't have enough lithium ion capacity to make it down in New Jersey from here.
Are you sure about that, Craig?
Wasn't me.
All right, so there's a little bit of programming of other things we can watch to kind of prepare us for this, and I did get clearance on them. So let's get started. Let me see. I'm going to share the picture with YouTube.
I got to say, John, that's a very bold statement you just made, by the way. I mean,
what's that?
Can anything prepare us for what we're about to watch?
This, my friend, is a good question.
Oh, no.
So we're going to start with this video up here. It's called Star Wars Actors on the Holiday Special. And there are some very, very interesting reactions to this. We'll vote on what our favorite one is, but here we go.
All right.
What would you feel of the holiday special?
Oh, poor Mark.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that word holiday special. Do you know, after all these years, Lucasfilm is still saying, Mark, I wish you wouldn't talk about that. I read it, I said, this is awful. Why are we doing this? I said, I'm not doing this. So George says, look, it's just a way to keep the merchandising fresh in people's minds.
Almost killed it.
You know, it's really a favor to me for the merchandisers. Oh, but I'm not singing.
I was wondering if you could talk about the filming of the Star Wars Christmas special.
Same reaction every
You know, I really don't remember except that song. I do. We celebrate all day of peace. This is a YouTube moment, isn't it?
It is.
Peace and harmony. That's all I really remember, except thinking, what is Art Carney doing with the Wookiees? I mean, that is actually, I did get it. I asked for that. I did something for George. I asked for a copy of the Christmas special because he couldn't get it because it's just so bad and he's taking it off the market. And I had it. I invited people over and we started to watch it. It is so bad. It's not.
Star Wars Holiday Special. I wonder what would.
Can we cut tape? Cut tape now. This is not allowed. You promised. You. Nobody is allowed to mention this.
Oh, really?
Have
So
you seen it?
If I said it to, I've not seen it. If I said that to George Lucas, what would his face be like?
I think he'd leave the room.
Look,
Oh, really?
look at him with
It
the
was.
force
I
hand.
was in it. I was in it. I was there with the glowing globes and the Wookiees carrying them. Scary moment. What was it?
There's a stormtrooper about to shoot an interviewer. And
No, they weren't invented. It was Wookiee Pride Day. You should see it. I have the script at home. It's about that thick, but you will die if you watch it.
Star Wars, of course, came out in 1977, I believe. Huge international hit, one of the biggest hits of all time. Rocket suit, a superstardom. And then shortly afterwards, a Christmas special came out that was produced by George Lucas, in which all of the participants in Star Wars came together and they made this Star Wars Christmas special, and the tape's been passed around for years, and the rumors that Lucas is trying to suppress it because none of you look happy while you're making this thing.
You look happy now.
And I thought I'd just ask you about it. Do you remember making this Christmas special? I think it was 1978. No, you don't remember it? You have no memory of this incident.
No
memory of it at all. So it doesn't exist in your.
No, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
No.
What if I were to tell you that I had a little piece of tape right now? What if I were to roll that piece of tape? How would you feel about that?
I wouldn't feel. I don't know. I've never seen it. Maybe it'll be nice.
I don't believe that.
Go ahead. Roll it.
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
I'll get them up now.
Chewie, check and see if the coast is clear, will you? You're like family to me.
No. That was a nice trip.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Find the lowest priced health plans at healthforcalifornia.com.
Ignore it, everyone. Ignore
Get
it.
a quote.
Ignore it.
Everything in Star Wars has a.
Okay, so this is a piece done by Vox. I actually thought it was pretty good and gave you some good background. So I will be turning it down so we can talk. But here we go. Here's a little background from what used to be Vox.
Story. Every character, every weapon, every planet, every ship. It has one of the most involved taxonomies of any movie universe ever. There are visual dictionaries, museums, a wiki site, all dedicated to the origins of the characters. There are rules for what belongs in this universe. It has a certain sound, a certain look, a certain feel, and it's easy to feel like this galaxy has always had this distinct, clear identity. But if you go back,
I have a bad feeling about this.
all the way back, to one of the very first Star Wars spin-offs, that really wasn't the case.
Come on, Mama, let's see a little smile.
What is wrong with Luke's face?
Well, there is a story there.
This is the
He looks
Star
like,
Wars Holiday
Keith
Special,
Partridge almost.
a TV variety show that aired on CBS on November 17th, 1978. It tells the story of Chewbacca's journey home to his family to celebrate a holiday called Life Day.
Happy Life Day. Life Day. Try to enjoy your Life Day.
The entire cast of the first Star Wars film, which debuted in 1977, made an appearance.
Oh no.
There is a lot going on here. Chewbacca's dad, Itchy, watches virtual reality softcore porn starring singer Diane Carroll.
Oh, he stole my jokes later.
The Golden Girls actress Bea Arthur plays a cantina bartender. The American rock band Jefferson Starship performs in a hologram music video. And the Carol Burnett Show's Harvey Korman plays a cross-dressing cooking show host. It's bad. Incomprehensibly bad.
It's the Star Wars Holiday Special. I wonder.
So bad.
Can we cut tape? Cut tape now. This is not allowed. You promised. You. Nobody's allowed to mention that.
No, you can't. It's not funny. It's so bad. And I mean this kindly if George sees it. It's so bad it's not funny.
Do you remember making this Christmas special? I think it was 1978. No, you don't remember it? So
Never
it doesn't
gets old.
exist in your...
No, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. What if I were to tell you that I had a little piece of tape right now?
The Star Wars universe has been shaped and explored through spin-offs just like this, through novels, comics, and games outside of the movies. And the holiday special is a fascinating glimpse into that universe before it became codified, when we were all still figuring out what Star Wars was.
Oh, I didn't.
When Star Wars first came out, a lot of people expected it to flop. At the time, Hollywood was dominated by gritty dramas with morally ambiguous heroes. Even the most successful science fiction films were slow to turn a profit. Then came Star Wars, a good versus evil space opera fantasy film inspired by Flash Gordon serials and Japanese samurai epics. It was a hard sell. Even getting theaters to screen it was a challenge. Fox Studios had to force theaters that wanted the highly anticipated movie The Other Side of Midnight to screen Star Wars as well. Then things went a little differently than expected. The movie had an 18-month run in theaters, ultimately grossing over $460 million. It became one of the highest-grossing films in history. During the 1977 holiday season, the Star Wars craze caught everyone by...
So for about $9, you buy a cardboard envelope.
That I just couldn't do the, give them money now and they'll get you a figure later. I just didn't do that.
Everybody's minds through the next holiday season. So he approved CBS to produce the holiday special with a dream team of variety show creators and a budget of about $1 million. But making a song and dance version
Peter Cushing was saying, thank God I got killed on the Death Star. I didn't have to be in the holiday special.
It's inexplicable to put those two genres together.
That's Lenny Rips. He was brought in as a co-writer to work on the Wookiee scenes.
I suspect that there are a lot of Star Wars fans who hate me.
Yeah.
But you see, at the time, I didn't feel the pressure because it was not where it is now.
And that led to lines like this.
Well, am I glad to see you folks. Oh, my favorite Wookiees today. Why all the long, hairy faces?
There simply wasn't a precedent for what the expanded world of Star Wars should look like.
I think it was early on enough that you could play with it. And you can't play with it now. You were still able to have fun with Star Wars, to look at it as something that's not so culturally important, that not to adhere to every rule makes you a heretic.
After the special aired.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Lucas allegedly said that he'd smash every copy with a sledgehammer if he could.
He has disavowed and disowned Star Wars Holiday Special.
And that's your fault, Rip.
It was very, very important to him to have control of the universe. And he lost control of the universe here.
This bizarre TV special was a rocky first foray into what the world of Star Wars looked like outside of the movies, but it certainly wasn't the last. There have since been hundreds of Star Wars books, video games, comic books, and TV episodes. Some of them were critical and commercial successes, like Timothy Zahn's Thrawn novels or the Shadows of the Empire multimedia project, and their vision fell in line with the universe Lucas had created. Others, like comics with Jackson, a green anthropomorphized rabbit, or straight-to-TV movies featuring Sheral, a shape-shifting witch, didn't exactly feel like they belonged in Star Wars. All of this
I didn't know anything about that.
As the expanded universe, it contributed to building out this massive fictional world in its own way, but it was messy. There was a lot of material of varying quality and contradicting 2000s, Lucasfilm developed a continuity database called the Holocron. It divided the canon into a hierarchy, with the movies at the top and things like the holiday special on a lower priority level. Disney's $4 billion acquisition of Lucasfilm in 2012 changed all that. The production company put together a team responsible for giving the cinematic universe a simpler, more cohesive continuity. Only the original films and prequels, plus the Clone Wars movie and TV show, were considered official storylines. Everything else in the expanded universe was branded as legends and deemed non-canon to the franchise. For many fans, that felt like losing a richly detailed world. Today, the vast majority of the Star Wars wiki articles are about things that aren't considered part of the official Star Wars world anymore. But even though these stories aren't recognized like they used to be, the impact of the ideas behind them can be seen today. And Leia's Academy and a new version of the Empire. Star Wars hasn't stopped evolving, and the massive, messy body of work that lives outside the movies continues to shape the way we perceive that world.
I love this idea.
So loyal to George, and I owe him so much. He at one time said, would you consider playing an Obi-Wan type character handing Excalibur down to the next generation? I said, when would that be? And at the time he said around 2011.
All right. I think we're just about ready to get to we're going to get, okay. So I'll give you a choice. We have, we can either Donnie and Marie version of the Star Marie first. Anybody got a?
Well, John, I personally heard Donnie and Marie, but not the second option.
Yeah.
Again. I think I did. Oh shit.
Yeah, I heard Donnie Marie version. Didn't hear
Frozen
second.
Although I suspect I'm probably going to vote for the Donnie and Marie version anyway.
Yeah, I did freeze up. God damn. I can't believe the internet was going great today. I'm going to really have to look at this.
Yeah.
So there's a Donnie and Marie, salute to Star Wars, and it's terrible. Do you want to watch that after we watch the special, or do you want to watch Donnie and Marie now?
I vote for watching it afterwards, because I think I'll just have just a little bit more disdain and disgust left to fully enjoy that at the end.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Now to answer the question, what's going on with Luke's face? If I remember correctly, Mark Hamill got into a motorcycle accident.
Yes.
And that this was at a very low point in his life because he had signed a contract where he was going to play the oldest brother on the show 8 is Enough. And he was locked in. He was locked into that contract. And he didn't realize that there would be any sequels to Star Wars. He also didn't realize that he could be in movies on a very regular basis. So there was a... how to put this delicately, because Mark Hamill is a really wonderful guy. I've actually met him, and I know times in our past, but there was some kind of rumor going that preceded the accident. They the rest of his story is one of recovery. And, he came back from some surgeries. They had to rebuild his face because of the accident.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the first thing he did after the accident. Does that jibe with anything you guys know?
Yeah. I mean, I do remember that story because it happened right after, 77, right? And it was a major accident. He had a lot of reconstructive surgeries.
Yeah.
And of course, we saw this, put in universe in Empire Strikes Back to, explain the changes in his face for Luke Skywalker.
Yep.
Damn Wampa.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
The whole Wampa thing. That was, yeah. And I think he's wearing a wig in this too, because Lily had a lot of his head shaved. It was that much of an intense surgery. I do remember that.
I shouldn't be making fun of him, but he does look like Keith Partridge. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, he looks. I'd forgotten how he looked until I saw it. It's just added to the surrealness of the whole experience.
All right. Just gonna go with the flow here. So we're gonna go Star Wars next. Well, here's the thing, guys. The chat is saying go with Donnie Marie first.
Oh well, please. I mean, we're gonna enjoy them both regardless. Yeah. So
I will say this: Donnie Marie is not as good looking as this version of the holiday special. So we will be writing some rough VCR. And this is straight off of VHS tape. But it's only 13 minutes. All right, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Enjoy.
No, the movie's still in theaters at this point.
Welcome to our show. Tonight, our guests are Red Fox.
Oh, God, that was scary.
Paul Lynn.
The Osmond Brothers. From Star Wars, R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca, Darth Vader.
Wait a minute. Now the chat's yelling at me that they wanted to switch it up.
Okay. What, they don't want to see it?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of good reasoning. Let's go through some of the reasoning. I believe John Atkinson put it best when he was saying, if we watch Donnie Marie, here we go. So I was kind of going with that. And then Harry says, the force is with you always, except on Route 66, because that road is bad. Hamill grew up in Claremont, San Diego. I didn't know that.
Oh.
I had no idea about that, Chris. Very California. Okay.
Well, that was my vote. I mean, maybe I inadvertently convinced some folks. I don't know, but like I said, I think it'll be kind of like dessert. You know,
right.
Yes,
a really bad, stinky dessert, but dessert nonetheless.
It's a good palate cleanser.
Craig, that's
All
like
right.
saying you're going to cleanse your palate by eating a dog turd.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
You know what they say, when you're eating that sandwich, you just keep eating.
Hexlad is the most advanced cook.
Ignore this.
Planet.
Well, I am the most average cook.
Oh, it kind of fits right in.
I'm going to challenge Gordon.
Okay.
Oh,
So
God, here we go.
Here we go.
Star Wars.
That's
Star Wars Holiday Special. You can't hide from it anymore. Put it into theater mode, and here we go.
Couldn't they at least get the original set out from the set? I think it's safe to assume also that John Williams did not write the.
Yeah, I'm about to
score.
say. And I'm sure these are all outtakes from the movie.
Oh, sure. You can barely see the little strings holding up the ships.
Oh, they're poking out, so I'll run the Imperial Garbage Scout up. I'm going to lights. That's the spirit. You'll be celebrating Life Day before you know it.
Yeah, Life Day.
Life Day.
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
They can't even use a Star Wars font.
Starring Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. With Anthony Daniels as C-3PO.
Anyone could play that role.
Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca.
Anyone can play that role.
Any 7-foot tall guy.
R2-D2.
Not everyone can play that role.
It's Ken Baker.
Introducing Chewbacca's family.
What?
Oh no!
Oh
His
God!
wife, Paula.
Paula?
His father,
Ugh.
Itchy.
Itchy.
His son, Lumpy.
Oh God, not Lumpy. Look at
With special
Hi,
guest
Lumpy.
star, Beatrice Arthur.
By popular demand.
There's the one.
Come on,
Art Carney.
Norton. Jackie Gleason is job
And
his
Harvey
job of the hunt.
Korman. On the Star Wars Holiday Special.
His wife's name.
How does he get a
I
human
don't
name?
think it's
The
Paula.
Star Wars Holiday Special.
My hearing is
brought
not
to you
great.
by
Refractix Retro Recipes in association with
Retro
PCB
Recipes.
Way. Great quality PCBs for all your Starfighter
There's
repairs,
another show,
starting
John.
from just $5. Because as we all know, PCB stands for Princess Carrie's Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm stoned.
Meanwhile, in a drawing.
Now we did bring these to life in Revenge of the Sith to a great extent.
Yes.
Yeah, they. Oh, here we are in the living room.
So he's
Oh,
carving an X-wing.
He is for Lumpy.
Oh, okay.
But let me finish so I can get to watch my internet porn in the living room.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of edibles.
Oh, shut up, Lumpy. Ooh, yeah, there you go. Tell him, Grandpa.
Ah, the Wookiee.
The only time they wear clothes when they're in the kitchen with an apron.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but we're missing some important plot points.
What the hell is this?
Oh, there are subtitles. Oh my God.
Oh.
Didn't even occur to me.
I think those are made up. There were no
Paula.
subtitles.
You'll notice she's also barefoot.
What are these, plantains? Waiter, there's a hair in my soup. Oh, God.
Let's talk this here for company.
Is it like a hefty trash can?
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, shit, we forgot to get a trash can. Go down to Walmart. Can you imagine Wookiee Walmart? That'd be wild.
It's very Wookiee. Wookiee taking out the trash. You know, a holiday special. Hang on.
I was saying, boy, the effects got better all of a
this
sudden.
part. Yeah, the U.S. Navy shows up.
Don't jump, Lumpy. You have so much to. Maybe jump. I don't know.
No, poor Lumpy. He doesn't know. At least he shut up. Oh, he'll just fall for this instead. Don't fall, Lumpy.
Work right there.
Does this feel like filler slightly? Oh, look at this combination of live action and drawing.
Just gonna drop out Craig till we get him back.
Okay.
Father, who thought that was a good idea?
Oh, Raphael, you're bad. There's the Walmart frame it's in. We missed Chewbacca.
It bothers me that like they heard the name Chewie and they were like, oh, other names, Itchy, Lumpy, and Mala.
And Mala. Oh, so it wasn't Paula, it was Mala. That's a little better.
Well, had to pull out one of Grandpa's VHS tapes.
Yeah, it's a little. Looks like it's a little thin there on the hairline.
It does.
I don't remember this being so disturbing.
There's Craig. Craig, did you go get counseling?
Now I was bouncing around with my router here.
Thank God we got this chess set from the Millennium Falcon to play on.
Oh, apparently it has a non-chess setting.
What is this?
Should Lumpy be watching this?
They're like wearing G-strings, dudes.
I think they're all high. Just this hallucination.
So I guess they're telling us that deep, deep in space, they invented Cirque du Soleil.
I gotta tell you, Grandpa's really kinky. Look.
Grandpa's what we used to call a libertine.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes.
It's 1978, and Olympics fever has even captured space.
Lumpy's reaction, it kind of reminds me when I was a little kid, I watching my dad and his buddies watching the porn.
What you guys doing?
Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, can we get another aroused reaction shot from the child Wookiee, please? Hey, Penny's with us. That sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. Space monsters, they really do love juggling.
Hey, Penny. Just in time.
So, do they watch this every Life Day, do you think?
All I know is we got to remake this, and I want to be Lumpy.
Oh,
that makes this a horror movie.
That's enough stimulation for now.
Oh, God. Yay! Can you imagine being in the other room listening to someone watching this?
I told you, just put on a Disney movie to entertain the kid. What are you doing?
I love this question from Brody. Is Pia Zadora in this? Maybe.
Probably.
I don't know. She might still be off conquering the Martians with Santa, but.
Oh, poor Lumpy's got to do the dishes.
Oh, look, it's TRS-80.
What's that newfangled thing?
My God, that looks like a Model 2 TRS-80.
Probably from somebody's office, home office.
Right.
Had no idea the Wookiees had an Amiga.
Are they going to start playing Pong?
Well,
where's Chewbacca?
Things are sad, so let's just sit around and look at Grandpa's gums. Oh, hang on. Oh. Sorry, everybody.
Shows like this just bring out the worst thoughts in me. I mean, how do they take a dump? Did you see that hair?
Yeah, I know, right? This must be nasty.
Oh, look, it's Luke.
Uh-oh.
Where's
Hold
Chewbacca?
on, Pete. Isn't like Luke a fugitive from the Empire, and he's just like you can reach him easily?
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, Darth Vader is looking for his ass pretty hard right now.
Oh yeah. Don't tell Dad where I am, please.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't like this. So this
Raphael doesn't hate the ads, and I don't blame him.
You're supposed to be watching that.
So this is the comedy, I think.
Okay, well, again,
Chewbacca. Yeah, we'll bring him to the screen. I want to say hello to him. You don't know where he is? Oh, he's not there yet. Is that it? Well, all I can tell
this is how you like talk to a little
that,
kid.
He and Han left here on schedule. If he's not there now, they're way overdue.
I mean, they had a director.
They do?
Was he awake?
R2, please, this is important.
Eyeliner Luke. Yep.
You know how
Hey, that's my favorite Luke Skywalker variant. Eyeliner Luke.
Storm. Listen, I wouldn't worry about Chewbacca. I know him, and he hasn't missed a life day.
Hey,
yet,
Luke's in,
right?
having a little experimental phase here.
Not gonna miss this one either.
He's still a growing young man.
Longer to get there. That's all. He'll make it. Don't look so worried.
I love this one too.
A house full of long faces, is he? Come on, Mala. Let's see a little.
Oh,
oh yeah.
That's better. Try to
Come
enjoy
on,
your
Mala.
life day. I gotta get back to this engine. I think we might have it solved.
just think how much better this would have been if they did it after Empire. We could have had Yoda in this as well.
Oh my God.
Well, he is from California. He's used to that level of smoke.
Yes.
Well, right about now he's filming Corvette Summer, so maybe he just can shift to the other role so easily.
He is, isn't he? Oh my God.
That's some really cool Atari graphics there, man.
Cutting edge, 1970.
Okay, well, Luke doesn't know where Chewie is.
Stand by. Stand by to connect.
So why is it in English?
Well, you see.
Oh, here we go.
You know.
No, I'm off duty. I've come to look around your shop.
Oh, good. Look around. Browse around. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, check it out.
You can see I've got just about everything a man or Wookiee would want.
A man, a Wookiee, Ralphie boy, whoever.
I'll show you this. I really love this.
Sure beats being in the sewers.
Now, Art Carney was an Academy Award winner at this point, was he not?
Absolutely. I mean, he's doing some great work at this time.
A pocket-sized aquarium. Wonderful, isn't it?
Why did
he just did Going in Style with George Burns? And
You can take it with you anywhere.
Yep.
And the tank is a snap to clean.
I hate fish.
So do I, as a matter of fact. Take a drink once in a while. I just thought I'd show you some of the stupid stuff those Wookiees purchased from me.
This guy looks like Michael and Sarah.
There's a hot little item that seems to be moving.
Captain Video.
Good night, Captain Video, wherever you are.
Good to see you again. Don't
That's
say
right.
a word, madam. I know just why you're calling. You're wondering when that shaggy carpet you ordered will arrive at your home. I assure you, it's on its way.
I'm speaking in code, if you can't tell.
By a little old woman 4 planets away.
Harry and Tonto, Chris. Well, yes, I think he's talking to Tonto right now. A big mutant Tonto.
Though it's going to take some time to get to you. I know you understand. Understand, don't you?
You understand, right?
By the way,
I'm speaking in code.
So the cell phones of this galaxy far, far away, you have no choice but to answer the call.
Like this?
Yeah.
You just appear. So, dang, I'm just getting out of the shower.
Just a groomer, you said.
A groomer?
Oh man! Wow. What are we?
Oh,
what?
Oh.
Don't hit in near Lumpy.
Besides shaving and hair trimming, it's guaranteed to lift stains off clothing, faces, and hands.
I just meant that Lumpy needs his hair combed. That's all.
And repeat the entire Imperial Penal Code, all 17 volumes, in half the time of the old XP21. Just the thing to keep you squeaky clean. I use one of these.
Art Carney reading his lines off that sheet of paper.
Yep. I bet you.
Some of the time.
You're right.
Oh, another outstanding feature of this little model. You can recharge it by simply.
What the heck does this dialogue mean I'm reciting?
I'll take it.
Good. I thought
That looks like the bathroom buddy from
Give me
Gremlins.
something for it.
Remember that?
Give me something.
Yeah.
I said.
You got a meeting in 20 minutes. Here, you can shave, you can shower, you can brush your teeth.
I thought I might embarrass you when I told you to accept it as a gift. I don't like embarrassing people. I don't like being embarrassed myself.
I wonder about that. De Niro and Pacino canceling each other out, and therefore Art Carney won the Oscar that year.
Well, he was entitled after doing this. Now, why do these characters never again appear in Star Wars? That's my question.
POV. You follow these 3 simple steps to
That's not a POV.
On Twitch set.
What happened to Lumpy? Fuck his son. He never mentions him again.
Yeah.
For his life.
I love that the commercial is for an ad blocker.
I want the rebels.
Well, so Darth Vader is in this. I had no memory of Darth being in the holiday special.
Yeah, me. It's been a while, man.
Unless they just lifted this from Star Wars. I don't know. Could at least build a model.
I know. This is...
Right?
Yeah, I was a tiny kid at this point. I do remember my father turning this off after about 15 minutes, though. and you know something? I wasn't angry.
Don't the Wookiees have dishwashers?
Yeah,
let me wash that dish with my hairy hands.
They have the same dishwashers my parents had. Children.
Yeah. Wow. This brings back. I remember too when Empire came out 2 years later, and I saw it again with my father.
Yeah.
He asked me, "Is this going to be like that Christmas special thing?" I said, "No."
Thank God it was not.
All those hungry mouths in your household will be going, yummy, yum, on that tummy
Yum,
tum. If you
yum.
just follow along with me as I prepare this popular favorite.
Oh my goodness.
Today, I'm going to be using the tenderest
And
cuts
this
of
really hurts me because honestly, Harvey Korman is one of my favorite sketch actors ever.
Oh yeah, I used to love him on the Cowbell show. And everyone on the show. And
What-
this is
From what animal is this piece of meat butchered from?
I didn't even.
He called it the most tender cut, but he never said from which animal.
You can always tell a comedy show is kooky cooking segment.
well, Chewbacca did try to eat a pog in the latest video.
Yeah.
No, that's right, didn't he? God, that was brutal.
I know. And I made me laugh like a ghoul. I was like,
Well, especially when the other ones are looking on.
others
are friends.
Yeah, that was just free range Wookiee meat.
Brody has my favorite question, which is, wait, is that the Jefferson set?
Same network. Could be.
It could be.
Could be. That is so good.
Moving on up.
Sonic Scooter. No, probably not.
Now you're going to find the beans don't burn on the kitchen. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill.
When was the last time anybody grilled beans?
I always was like, hey, one of these days I'm going to learn how to grill beans.
Don't burn them. Whip
You
it.
do them the long way so they don't fall in between the little.
Oh.
It's
Whip
funny.
it good.
Cartel, he's just going right into it. He's doing his bit. He's selling it.
I really don't think that his bit that he's doing here was written. I think they were just like, you're in costume, just do some comedy.
I think quite a bit of this was probably improv. With varying degrees of success.
Oh, all right. I didn't see the third hand coming.
Well, I kept
in,
wondering,
so.
didn't this lady have more than two? Now I remember. Yeah.
Yep.
The fourth hand's like pitching him on the butt right now. Stop that.
You're doing great, Harvey. You're doing great.
Says those aren't pillows.
That's a very good question. Is that Harvey Korman or is it Joanne Worley?
Might be Dan Aykroyd because he just recently did Julia Child, didn't he? At this point.
I think so.
Yeah. So what is she eating? And she's putting their dinner in like a laundry tub.
Yeah, that's right. That's a thing we used to put the slop in for the horses.
Oh, look, Mom made dinner. Everybody come gather around the trough.
Forgot Harvey Korman was in this, and so did he. Now, back to some more stock footage left over from the original movie.
That's
Well, at
right.
least we know now why Chewie's late. He's not a total deadbeat dad, at least in this.
Woohoo! I got one. Oh, don't sign up for this, folks. Do not let them win. Oh, no frying pan in the fire. Oh,
why
yeah,
do I
I've
find
never
myself attaching the adjective poor in front of everybody's name? Poor Harrison Ford. Poor Peter Mayhew.
I'm just shocked that Harrison Ford did TV. Like, he hasn't done a lot of television.
No. They must have built this into their contract when they made the movie. There's no other explanation. Or maybe it was like Robert Reed in the Brady Bunch. He sometimes that was fun. I don't know. Da, 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 da.
I'm sorry.
I love my Atari 2600.
Oh
God, this is kind of Orwellian, isn't it?
The Empire has declared martial law.
They forced this into your house. It's like when U2 did that with their album.
Ships will be permitted to land or take off until further notice.
Dollar store Peter Cushing. You heard what your grandfather burped at you. Now
Why does he have a cane that's like a foot too short?
Yeah,
I guess I couldn't get Wookiee canes at Walmart.
I do love that, Raphael. Timu Charles dance. Beautifully done, my friend.
It's got to be Chewbacca.
Hey, AG, what's going on here, pal?
You know, for the what you might call it, the thingamabob.
You know, Trixie's out in the ship.
That's the mind evaporator.
I bet you know that slang terms like that existed in this part of the galaxy.
My favorite.
What you
They
call
do have
them,
Art
Thingamabob?
Carney's on your show.
Why all the long hairy face?
What the what?
I made it through the Imperial Patrol tonight. If I made it, Chewie and Handwell.
Chewie Handwell.
Just all a big hello like that.
Sometimes the subtitles are an improvement on the dialogue.
Yes.
You don't know how much of a mumbler Art Carney is until they try to do his closed captioning.
Oh, look, Christmas paper from the Earth part of the galaxy. Well, it's on sale at Walmart. I'm going to keep coming back to that Wookiee Walmart.
Wait, not so fast. What does an old friend get?
I want to know too. Why is Itchy a perfectly okay name?
Well, look at him. They got an itch. I mean, that stuff don't look too clean.
Yeah, well, getting to Joe's point, you going to the bathroom, there's probably a lot of itching going on there.
Yeah. I hate to think of all the dingleberries in there, man.
God damn.
And for Christmas, Grandpa, I got you a brush for your butt.
Oh, grandson just trimmed your hair for me.
Yes.
This is the biggest ripoff in all everything that does like presents where it just lifts a lid off. So they can reuse the paper. What the heck is this?
I'm about to see what the heck is this. He just throws it on.
Didn't they used to sell those at Radio Shack? Like one's a little light bulb, and then one's like a little.
Yeah. You're right. I was about to say it looks like those 101 kits. Like you put like.
Insert this proton.
Well, that piece of paper didn't even cover that gift.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when my daughter was about 12, I had an old one that was stored away in the apartment.
Wow.
My brother, the engineer, always loved that stuff.
Yeah.
Happy Life Day.
Oh no, here we go.
I do mean
Space porn time.
Uh-oh.
Right there in the living room, too. I love it.
Okay, is that an Empire torture device or is it?
Oh no, Craig, as you're about to see. The exact opposite. I'm gonna go uncharacteristically quiet here as I watch Diane Carroll.
I haven't dropped any of those edibles yet, but look at this.
I have to admit, I was considering a little sativa pregame, but I didn't go with it.
Yeah, no,
this
I
isn't
do,
wrong
I
at
do
all.
remember those huge, machines for the hair salons, way back in the day.
Oh, you like the big hair dryer?
Yep.
Oh my! I had to
All
go
right,
all the way to
bring on
Staten
Diane.
Island to get this for you.
This is.
I always wonder why aliens, especially like totally non-human ones, are into human beings, but not the reverse so much.
Oh, Barry says that Harrison Ford did a bunch of TV.
Oh, true. I mean, he had a career prior.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, most notably, American Graffiti.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Mod Squad. All right. Yeah.
I just love that he was on Dynasty. Like, hey, what's going on here at this big fancy rich people party?
Oh, yes.
Was he the
Oh,
one?
yes.
Wow.
My creation.
Yeah, Diane.
All right.
I'm getting your message.
Everyone's saying, shut up, Joe. Let her talk.
Oh.
Look at him. He's already getting ready to come.
Oh, yeah.
He's primed.
It's all fun and games till Itchy gets his noose out.
Oh, go away.
We all need to take care of ourselves.
What happened to Itchy?
Even when we aren't sick.
Ooh, hey, show me more.
We can have a good time.
Ooh.
Can't we? Oh.
So how do I get
I mean,
a copy
come
of
on. What else could this be?
She's something he can really sink his tooth into.
Oh, really? Does she have a character name in this? Or is it just like fantasy porn woman in space?
I do not remember this soft part sequence. This thing,
I am your experience. I am your
Oh,
experience.
thank you, Diane.
I am your pleasure.
Do you really find me adorable?
This is our moment.
I may have to take myself off camera for a minute.
Diane Carroll, for a very accomplished actress, is really good at this.
Hey, you never imagined this when she was doing Julia.
No, I did not. Although her in a nurse outfit right now wouldn't be unwelcome.
Oh, I mean, they should just do both right now, side by side.
This was a family program.
8 o'clock, baby, the family hour.
I don't recall getting this horny during Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. So
Yeah, no,
I don't know though. Peppermint Patty.
You know,
Did your dad have any reaction to this part of the show?
No, at this point, my old man had, actually, if he's known this is coming, he would have watched it.
he's already bailed, huh?
Yeah, he already turned it off after like the first 15 minutes.
Notice how the three smartasses have gotten really quiet.
Something with songs in it, we get a copyright hit.
Oh,
Not on this.
Okay, we're safe.
They don't give a damn. No one is saying, "Hey, don't play my song." No one.
I would hate to lose the music right now. It's definitely a big part of the experience.
So, do you think it was a tough job sticking all like the glitter to Diane Cannon here? Diane
No,
Washington, Diane-
Probably
Diane
the best
Carroll?
job for the makeup person.
About as laborious as painting on those dots on Jerry Farrell as Dax. How far down do those spots go?
Those Wookiees are kinky.
We can get kicked off the air for gargoyles, but not this.
We might have to make a special announcement about gargoyles, John, off topic.
Oh, we can do that. Yeah.
I'm just amazed at how.
Okay, I was like,
let's just go on.
I was 14, so you know what? It's possible that I participated in some way with this. It was live.
That's such a gentlemanly way of putting it. You participated.
I participated. I interacted with the program.
I performed this ceremony correctly.
I think she was on Dynasty around this time as well.
Yes,
was.
yeah, she was.
I mean, maybe not at this time. I think she might have been
little bit
closer to
later.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Dynasty
she was on Dynasty.
Yeah, it was 80s, early 80s Dynasty. No, you guys are right. It was 70s too. Dude, it's been a long time.
Well, she's singing alongside herself. That's cool.
This minute.
It's me back of one of the better SNL sketches.
Okay, 2 commercial interruptions on this is heinous.
That's a lot. And that's why we don't get copyright strikes.
I'm just to make sure that everyone knows I'm not doing something weird. I've got my hands up here. You can
Oh, yeah,
see.
no.
Diane Carroll, everyone, hand check.
Hand check.
What's this here? I'm eating leftover food. Stuff it in my mouth.
Look at this. Oh,
look at
pretty old fart.
Oh my god.
Like chewing his dentures, man. I was like,
So So Senator, what is her job again?
You may speak now if you wish.
Well, she's not senator yet. She's still princess.
Yeah. Oh, she's a princess. Ooh, and she is wardrobe accurate, by the way.
Yes, I know what you mean by that, John.
Not wearing a bra.
I knew that, unfortunately.
Screen, please.
And great respect to Carrie Fisher, but they shouldn't have her following Dan Carroll. In my humble
You mean they
opinion,
haven't arrived?
I agree.
Just speaks a little bit more.
You gotta rest up.
Yes, I think I understand her message. That Imperial Patrol must be giving them more trouble than we bargained for.
This is so freaking weird.
Mala, are you alone?
It's just like that she's putting so much work into this. God bless her.
Yeah, I know, right?
She's with a friend.
I wonder if George Lucas and Glenn Larson were buddies, because this looks like rejected Buck Rogers sets.
It does.
I know, right?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I would love to know that they were friends. That would make me so happy.
Not really.
I don't think so, since one ripped off the other.
Yeah, Star Wars, Lucasfilm sued Glenn A. Larson for Battlestar Galactica.
You'll do that for me, won't you?
Wasn't one of the original characters from Battlestar Galactica supposed to be like Joe Planet Killer?
It was like Star Killer.
Yeah, it was. Yep, that's right.
Good hands, Mala. I'll contact you again soon.
Oh God!
And and that's why they went to Starbuck, because
Starbuck.
Ah, that is a very funny idea. Someone should cosplay this. Oh, because
I want you to do the Diane Carroll part.
Well, I could totally cosplay the Art Carney part.
I told you we'd make it. Did I ever let you down? I feel the same way.
even the lighting in this looks so sad.
Were they suggesting that Princess Leia was snorting some galaxy dust or something? Come on.
Well, Carrie Fisher probably was.
So it's a long walk.
It's a long walk. What are you gonna do?
I wonder if Princess Leia just now, when she got the phone call, said, "What do you walking carpets want anyway?" And she sure warmed up the Wookiees after that.
I don't care what you smell. We're doing this Christmas special.
Hey, it's indoor.
Wait. Lumpy could hear the Millennium Falcon.
Oh no, it's an Empire bomber. Sorry.
Don't get excited, everybody. We've still got a lot more of this special to watch.
Oh, this isn't the happy ending? Oh, crap.
Oh! Commercial break. The Star Wars Holiday Special will be right back after this.
This was done by the Andover, the guy who did Andor. That would be it. They'd be shot, killed.
Don't worry, we'll still miss you at this range.
Oh my God. Don't you touch a hair on Kevin's head. Oh, soon. Soon.
Oh, yes. Special treat later. Let me tap my glove menacingly.
Well, if he doesn't
have
have
a
an English
mustache
accent,
twirl,
he'd better be English. That's all I have to say.
a couple stars there.
Look at this dude. He's got a face made of meat. Sorry, I'm not trying to insult the actor. I'm sure he's very good.
This unit is occupied by 4 Wookiees, 2 adult males, 1 adult female, and 1 male child.
Thank you, Neil Patrick Harris.
Where is the other Wookiee male?
He's American. Boo!
Maybe I can be of some help here, sir.
Who are you? And what are you doing in this Wookiee house?
I'm the trader in this district. See, the truth of the matter is she had a terrible fight with her husband. He just stormed right out.
Your identification?
I said...
Your identification?
Oh, identification.
Nice self-control.
ID.
I never leave the shop without my identification. It's very important, just in times like this. I just found my identification.
I'll make it go fast.
Please.
Search the dwelling.
Man, I like those gestures.
Oh, it's looking too much like a traffic stop in New Jersey, in my taste.
There's a Christmas tree down there.
Something like neat and clean, and that's why I had the little leather case.
I was thinking the same thing. Yes,
those leather cases. I've got a couple of extra ones there.
No bras in space. That's a George Lucas rule. There are no bras.
No bras in space.
Jerry Fisher did confirm that.
Oh, offset that picture you're looking at right now was taken quite a few years ago. That's one of me. I've gained quite a bit of weight since then.
Introducing the new Patriot Power Generator 25.
Look, it's more props.
Most powerful model.
Somehow I got on the list for like the Patriot Bro products.
That American families all over the nation.
Those algorithms, right? You just look.
Hello,
How racist have I been online that they're trying to sell me?
Oh, dude, look at me. I get them too because I buy stuff like Building the Shed and all that. Yeah.
Now I have to confess, guys, have I been so obsessed with Itchy and Lumpy? I don't even know who this other Wookiee is.
Your identification is in order.
I just noticed that they had another Wookiee.
Very much,
There's
Mala.
Mala.
Chewbacca's younger brother or something?
Oh, by the way, while I'm finishing up here,
Or Chewbacca the uncle.
take it easy, relax, put your feet up, and make yourself to home. Wookiee food isn't the greatest, but I'm sure that I can whip something up in the kitchen.
Wookiee food's delicious. They make it in a wash tub.
Hey, don't blame the Wookiees. Blame drag race Harvey Korman. Oh my God.
Wookiee
You're
race.
having Jefferson Starship held over your head like a punishment.
Enjoying and mess up the whole work.
Craig, I need you to clarify for me. So, what is Chewbacca's relationship to these Wookiees?
I'm not too sure.
He must be the uncle.
Is he the uncle now?
I thought he was Lumpy's dad, but maybe not.
Yeah, I
Maybe
thought that
he's
was
the
his
uncle.
wife and secret son.
Yeah. Okay, so he's not a deadbeat dad. That's better.
He's got more secret siblings than Mr. Spock.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy's like.
Yeah, this guy's the dad. He's pretty kind of in the background. You don't really notice him too much.
Yeah, this is what I thought. Chewie is Mala's husband and Lumpy's dad.
So I have to ask again, who's the other guy? Is that like her lover?
So
Like-
Itchy is somebody's dad. Itchy's a grandpa.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he's smiling after watching the space porn.
Our work here is finished.
But I just want to know who this other adult Wookiee is.
Yeah.
I hope you guys find what you're looking for.
Hang on,
Man, aren't you
Diana.
enjoying our debate and discussion about Wookiee lineage?
Hang in there, Diana. If you need to get up and walk around, we understand.
We haven't heard from Raphael in a while. Is he still there?
He is, and he's
There he
bringing
is.
things down. And
Mala's dead.
Investigate the
apparently, Itchy is
Well, yeah,
Mala.
that's Itchy, but who's the younger one?
anything to connect this household with the Alliance. Oh, don't forget about this.
Took her apron off.
protective
Ooh,
your identification card. I got a good item. That's it.
What?
Finish the search of this house. We have other areas to cover today. You take the upper area.
I can't hear you. I'm wearing a mask.
Oh!
We don't want to have to hurt anyone. That's
Wow,
what
this
we're
guy
here
is quite the
for.
thespian.
My men get angry. I can't always control them. We are going to continue our search.
What is this, The Office?
That's a perfect spot for a lumpy reaction. And he smiles with one of those.
Lumpy is Jim all of a sudden.
Okay, so who's this guy? Somebody tell me.
That's Mala.
Yeah.
That's Mala. He said there's 4 Wookiees.
Well, I think they're counting like, the beds like Goldilocks or something.
Okay, so there was only 3. Okay, now I'm back on track.
Literally only 3.
I just didn't recognize Maul without her apron. Hey, he's got a Walkman. Cool.
Skyline 324-1.
Oh, the best part.
User RS.
Here we go.
Captain Kazan reporting. We are awaiting the return of Captain Han Solo and his first mate Chewbacca, who are long overdue on a delicate mission to acquire the mystical talisman, which has been sought by our forces and by the Empire. Captain Kazan, Starlog Entry 324-1, signing off. May the Force be with you.
On the f***ing planet.
Please no.
I mean, that little bit of cartoon was actually kind of interesting to see. I mean,
although it's not great animation, it reminds me
something of the stuff they did
Montreal.
on Heavy Metal or
Yeah, it's like rechecks from Heavy Metal. We should make this bedroom look more like it's a child's bedroom.
I mean, what are they looking for exactly? Are they
Look,
just being dicks?
The stuffed panther.
Oh, how cuddly. Wait a minute. What's inside this toy?
oh, if it's a tauntaun, he's have to cut it open.
Where's my lightsaber when I need it?
It's a bantha, and you only think there's one because they go in single file.
That's right. To hide their numbers.
Chewbacca's a deadbeat dad.
Wait a minute. Did the animation stop and it'll come back later?
I hope it'll come back later. What?
Just broken bantha toy.
No! Raphael, don't say it's not so.
Oh, they
No
made him.
Boba Fett? Oh, made Lumpy cry.
Now we're all lumpy.
Yeah, I'm sad too. There's no Boba Fett. Maybe that was like a copyrightable, if that's a word, deal with this video.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, this is a certain version of the video, so.
Well, I just remember when we watched Love American Style, we got an edited version to avoid copyright.
Oh, poor Bantha.
That was pretty nasty, ripping the bantha's out. That was such a.
Wait a minute, is that Princess Leia's cocaine baggie in that animal? Is that where she hid it?
Oh.
Well, I'm glad now we have the Osmonds later because that has to make up for the lack of Boba Fett.
The Osmonds will feature Chris Christopherson as Han Solo. So right there, you're welcome. That's good casting, right?
That was admittedly, though, the one cool part about the special is that we did get to an introduction to Boba Fett, before Empire.
Yep.
Although I don't think it really was made that clear at the time.
Man, whoever's in this suit is doing a lot of damn work for being in that suit.
This product was packed under strict quality
I wonder
control.
if it's a little person or a child.
And this instruction cassette provided by the manufacturer. It offers a unique chance for consumers
What
everywhere.
is going on with it?
and a
Oh,
more
there's
the motor abilities
dual roles.
are frequently impaired by malfunction.
Harvey Korman was like, who do you have holding the thing? I'll do it.
This in no way reflects on
You're
the
paying a
safety
day
of our
rate. You got me all day.
It serves a guarantee of our high standard of long wear and durability.
Oh, Chris does say animation's the hardest on copyright. That does make
Yeah,
sense.
well.
Brand of mimic transmitter. If
We all
you
have our
select
memories of
something following the
animated Boba
instructions
Fett.
I'm about to give you, it will provide many years of fun and valuable service for you.
What?
Now remember, this is before Max Headroom.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty innovative then.
But now let's get started, shall we?
Oh my God.
I knew that I handed it on his butt at some point.
Yeah, there we go.
Find the sealed package containing all the tools you'll need.
I'm not doing that.
It looks like this. A storage case for your tools until you need them again.
Is that a Ziploc bag?
It is. Welcome to the future.
Well, technically, it was a long time ago.
That's pretty advanced back then.
Oh, you bring Velcro in right now, you'll blow people's minds.
Like, woo.
That's one of my favorite Patton Oswalt bits. Is his imitation of Nick Nolte as Han Solo.
Find the circuit.
Goddamn Chewbacca! Goddamn it!
What might have been, right, guys? I mean, we might have had Nick Nolte in the holiday special.
Oh my god!
And like many other segments, what is the point of this other than Harvey Korman doing a cunnilingus motion there?
Remember.
Bruce Valanche walking up to Harvey Korman going, look, we've got to kill 10 minutes.
I knew we should have made this half an hour, not a full hour.
These must be connected to
Yes,
wires with corresponding colors. So, red goes to red,
Are they gonna make a bomb?
goes to blue.
That's what it looks like to me.
Watch me.
I also
I'll
love
show
how
you,
Korman
damn
is just
stormtroopers killing my pet panther.
And we'll assemble our many transmitters together. Let us work slowly or methodically, because this is a job for
Corman's just miming it. It's like the prop people couldn't be bothered. And he's like, oh, well, I'll pretend I have a red thread.
I will say this, though. They do have at least decent Wookiee makeup.
Yeah.
Unlike the apes and Beneath the Planet of the Apes, where they just have the mask on.
Oh, yeah. The unimportant apes, yeah.
The unimportant apes. The ape extras.
Endurance and concentration.
Ape atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Harvey Keitel looks exactly the way all of us feel.
This makes me so sad that he was like one of the best comedians ever, and people will only know him from this.
I mean, he's still on Carol Burnett at this time.
Yes, that ran for many seasons. I think it was.
Find the lowest priced health plan.
Yeah. Couldn't interrupt my
goddamn it.
special.
Get a quote.
There we go. Meanwhile, back at Macquarie's drawing. I owned that collection of drawings.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I wish I still had it. They were gorgeous.
The following live broadcast is recommended by the Imperial Council in the belief that
Recommended
your
or
commitment to
required?
upstanding citizens will be reinforced. It is required viewing for all members
Oh,
of
there
the
you go.
Imperial forces.
And it's co-written by Bruce Valanche.
Coming live from Tatooine.
That our own lives may be uplifted by the comparison and enriched with the.
Do anyone ever imagine that Tatooine will become the center of the universe? Literally?
Yeah, no, right? It's because
Yeah.
How many Star Wars properties take place on that? Like all of them?
Well, then they bring in the Force Awakens. They try to tell us it's a different planet, but come on.
Yeah,
It's still Tatooine.
More B-roll from the movie? Or did they shoot this themselves?
There's all the rejected alien makeups. Hey, check it out.
That's known as the Stormtrooper nudge.
So this gives you an idea of what decent film lighting and sound can accomplish.
Yes, exactly right.
That sounds like Lumpy.
I didn't hear anyone ask him to squeal like a pig. I think he just does it.
Well, I am certainly not going to get rich with
Then there's
like
Mud.
you. I thought I'd take you to drink
Then
back.
there's Mud.
Well, at least you're steady. Oh, come on now, drink up. There's plenty more where that came from.
God, and yet another role.
In case you didn't think there was enough Corman.
Okay, we'll do it your way. Hello. Now we'll do it my way. What'll it be?
Can we talk?
Well, of course we can talk. We are talking. You're not ordering.
I gotta
I'm not
turn her up.
pouring. We are not drinking. We are talking. I'm moving this to make room for a drink so that next time I say what'll it be and you tell me, I can put it right there.
Doesn't matter. Give me anything. I'll have one of those.
I'm sorry I couldn't get back before.
Before what?
I do like that Corman's like playing a whole different character.
Times I had to be sure. Excuse me, I have a customer waiting. I'll be right back.
Hey, guys, why is his hair like that?
Yeah, I know. I
It looks like there's a hole up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Wah wah.
Akmina.
Well, she gives this thing a regular mug. I don't know how you're supposed to drink it.
How's your drink?
It's all gone.
Reminds me of
Look, there's a flower on top.
Sergio Aragonés
I
Mad
see
Magazine
that
cartoon
you
where
are
you go in
another
the
drink.
bathroom at this bar and there's like all kinds of urinals,
That's all I could think of.
which makes sense.
I don't
Yeah.
have any flowers. But you didn't have to bring me anything.
A budding romance between two
Oh.
middle-aged actors. That's exactly
Middle
what we
age. I think
need.
you're being kind, John.
I felt something that I haven't felt in longer than I care to remember.
Now that I'm old, I
Alive
care.
again.
Yes.
Someone made me feel like all the years I've lived meant something. And all you
That's a
said
good point,
was,
Raphael. I mean, does it come out that way too?
I'll be waiting.
After all,
Oh,
only
gotta go to the
words.
bathroom.
They were more than words. I knew that at the time. That's why I went home and fought and fought.
How
about
is
what
this
you
not a
said.
dramatic piece?
What
This
did
isn't needed
Doesn't
at
matter,
all.
Silly. What you said is not as important as what you meant.
And the bigger question is, does it have anything to do with the main story?
You're about to say this is like I'm watching a different.
Glad about that.
It's like,
You know, it's funny.
like somebody
A
really
man
wanted
can
to
live
slip
as
in their
long as I
one-act
have.
play.
All the ups and downs. Just when he thinks it's all over, someone
Well,
cares.
what
to
if it's
forget.
between Harvey Korman dressed like a volcano head and B. Arthur? Oh, well, then we would do it.
I wasn't
We'll wedge it in there
desperate.
somehow.
Whining, groveling, sniveling. I just came in here for a drink. And I found a lot more.
Hello.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
We're gonna see more space porn now.
HR.
You're kind and sweet and
Careful with that lightsaber.
if you're saying
I don't
the things
have a
you're
light-
saying
lightsaber,
you felt you
so-
meant, I thought you needed to
Is
hear
that your
them.
lightsaber? You're just happy to see me.
Yeah.
Akmina, don't do this to me.
Now, please look. I have customers. Why don't you
So,
sit down, finish your drink?
There
Have
is
another
one
drink.
degree
This
between
one's
B.
on
Arthur
me.
and Harvey Korman. That's all I'm getting out of
You
it.
stay just as
Here, have some more.
You got that at a Tupperware party.
Yeah.
On Tatooine.
More.
No makes no volcano head. Yes.
But I have business to attend to. I really have no time for anything else.
You'll
Man,
change your mind. I just know you will.
B. Arthur
Yeah.
gives great volcano head, doesn't she?
I can
I'll make
wait
you
forever
love me.
to hear
I'll
it.
make you love me, B. Arthur.
I'll be right back, guys.
Waiting.
One second.
That's kind of subdued version of their usual music. It all spills out. Yeah.
Have they been watching this?
What in the?
Due to increased activity among subversive forces, we are placing a curfew on the entire Tatooine system effective immediately.
Oh,
All inhabitants will return to their homes at once.
Oh, no.
This order will remain in effect.
man, just want to get a buzz on.
Oh.
Well, there goes the night's receipts.
Okay, Barbarine, take a break.
Barbarine?
I don't know how long. Maybe,
Oh, he has a
maybe
name now.
forever. Closing me down again.
Barbaran, Barbaran?
Please, I have enough aggravation. All right, one more round before you leave, and this one's on me. Torque.
Torque, get your
That's
torques there?
you're disobeying imperial orders.
Man, we're still going with the B. Arthur, huh?
Yeah, I tell
She's
you.
going through some stuff. Glad we're here for her.
Said it all. We're closed.
Get out. Wait a minute, is B. Arthur going to sing?
She is.
Oh, I've forgotten that. I bet she's no Diane Carroll.
I'm sure it's just temporary. But... Dare you? You stop that! Stop talking!
A bunch of rowdy
just-
drunks, man.
They're just frustrated.
come on, you guys. Haven't I always lent you money? Ludlow, you of all creatures, please do me a favor and leave.
Ludlow.
Ludlow, you're heartless.
Didn't he get killed by Han Solo in the movie?
Ludlow is not as good as a Greedo.
That was Greedo. That's right.
Oh, listen, do you remember the time that... I don't believe we've met. We're closed!
What is the point to any of this?
Look, I'm sorry, we are closed. The Empire just imposed a curfew on this planet. Everybody has to leave right now.
Like Art Carney, the other saying, what am I saying?
Torque, I don't want any more trouble. You take care of the door.
More
bagel chips. Oh. Slamming their blasters on the table. That can't be good. Poor Raphael. I'm so sorry. Take your meds, Raphael. Take your.
Run a tab for the Empire.
Now, did they give her lyrics to the song?
Oh no. Be singing it over with, please.
Just one more round, friend.
Oh,
Then homeward bound, friend. Don't
So
forget.
it's like the music from Cabaret.
Just one more song, friend. And then so long, friend. The nights get shorter.
Oh, this
it
is so
seems.
painful.
Just one more rhyme,
Makes
friend.
William
Yes,
Shatner's
it's a
Rocket
crime,
Man.
friend.
Like
But
you-
you know time, friend. Time can fly. So it's good night, friend. Good night, but not goodbye.
Superman, Bienvenue, Killarney.
Well, until they execute you for bad singing.
Like little.
Well, the song is obviously just really slowed down from, the one song they know. Oh, that's a giant rat.
Face to face.
Oh.
Next time you're dry, friend, try stopping by, friend.
He's gonna try to drive home.
Light in the place.
Man, don't let him get that land speeder.
We may not thrive, friend, but we survive.
Scott Adkins has totally changed my mind. I think this is supposed to sound like Kurt Weill. The Three-Penny Opera.
Oh, some farts.
Good night, but not goodbye.
Hey, there's a hookup.
Back room. Oh, I see.
Oh.
Dance break.
Just one more dance, friend. One more chorus, one more tune.
God, this is so awful.
Not the end, friend. If you're a friend,
What we need right now is the Deadly Dolls.
you come back.
They seem to come in.
Right, just
But it's too late.
Cutting in.
Oh,
looks like Jason.
Michael Myers. I was gonna say Michael Myers, but I think Jason's right.
Now it's good night, friend.
Does she have to do this every night at last call?
And then
Thank God for the commercial.
Go play the Navy game.
The U.S. Navy comes to end it all.
Good night, friend.
Good night. Big finish. Come on, do the can.
Havana, Kila Havana.
This was reminding me of Blazing Saddles, where Lily von Stoop is with the German soldiers, and they're just like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm so tired. Very tired.
Now Quark is earning his money.
A little reverse Pied Piper action going on. Get him to leave. Yeah,
They're walking out with the dress, the
you
glasses.
don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Atkinson called it. If you need to clear the bar, just give B. Arthur a musical number. Atkinson was all over that.
Look at that ill-fitting mask that guy has on. It's all wrinkled at the neck. Yeah, that rat was disturbing. Smells like food of the gods time, man.
Now it's good night, friend.
Yes.
Would have been funny if she like just leaned over and bit her head off.
The Hollywood air kiss, even on Tatooine.
Good night.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Salam.
B. Arthur, how much did they pay you? My goodness.
Yeah,
it wasn't enough. Oh.
And this is what they've been watching?
So they can monitor any location from any other location. Because aren't we still in the Wookiee house? With these guys?
Everyone watched that.
Well, we've trashed the house. We can go back now.
Yeah.
So
we ripped the bantha head off. We're done. Mission accomplished.
You stay here,
Yes, Raphael, this is, believe it or not, the Wookiee planet.
and I want you to be here when he
A
returns.
strange world where everything exists on the outside as a drawing.
You're looking for.
And cheap sets on the inside.
Now, enter this coloring book with me. Oh, poor Itchy. He needs to be scratched.
That looks like a little tiny Itchy.
Yeah,
Or
Itchy's,
lumpy.
yeah, Itchy's really small. Uh-oh.
Oh, so is that what Lumpy did? He sent a false order?
Oh, he's about to get shot.
Star Wars Holiday
And the
Special
audience is
Edition
like,
in a
yeah,
box.
okay. All right, figures. No! Here, wait, I'll sink your battleship.
Leave Lumpy alone.
Get away from him, you bitch. Oh!
He broke my toy.
Now watch Lumpy. Okay, there's no railing on that stairway. How many times that poor actor almost fall and die?
Well, Johnny, a little while ago, was outside on that rail above that forest, you know. That would have been really bad if you fell from that.
Daddy's.
Is Daddy home?
Looks like it is, but
finally.
Oh, as if that gun was gonna. Whoa! Oh, I'm sorry, I talked over it. Hang on. Wait for the scream. Wilhelm's scream coming up.
I just realized why Lumpy looks so weird. He has human teeth.
that's right. Oh my god. No, I can't.
Those
Here,
movies you
you
see
hold
a
this
cat
big
or a dog
carpet.
with human teeth.
It's okay, everybody. He's gone. How are you? Oh,
I just killed him and broke your railing.
it's wonderful.
Son's been doing your proud.
It's part of the human sacrifice we need for Life Day.
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. I gotta get back to the Falcon.
Well, I need a bunch more of those Stormtrooper helmets so they can play xylophone on
His
them.
voice has changed. Come on, I'm just teasing.
He did.
I gotta go. Have a nice Life Day, but be careful. A lot
It
of
looks like Harrison Ford's got a little bit too much makeup on, too.
Check and see if the coast is clear, will you?
I just sit in the makeup chair. I don't know what they're doing.
You're like,
Oh, here we go. Oh, I want me some Han Solo.
Enough. Shake hands with all the big bears. Now I gotta leave.
Bye, everybody. Well,
Give me a hug, you big bastard.
be careful.
I'm like scratching.
You know, the
behind
word
ear.
cringe did not exist in the English language until this holiday special. And now there's a picture of the holiday special next to the word in the dictionary.
Like they were avoiding it. Are they going to do it Wookiee style? You tell me.
Why don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why
You
don't
tell
you own these big
me.
apartment buildings?
I just know she's going to chewy on some chewy.
Hello.
Hello.
He's her little chewy toy.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad, you toothless bastard.
was
More
born, I think.
close-ups on the beautiful Mala.
Ma's going to screw Chewy, but she's going to be thinking of Han. Like she's done so many times before.
Is it?
Wookiee kiss.
Oh.
Would someone please get Itchy some dentures or something?
Oh, no.
Oh, now they're having sex right now.
Right
Mommy,
in front
go
of
to
the
your
grandma,
room.
kid. Who could it be? I'm a Batman villain at this.
Oh, it's just Art Carney.
You sure know how to make a guy feel welcome.
Eh.
You're home, Chewbacca.
I love how he just doesn't really react to anything. He just
I know.
Oh, yeah, hello.
He's like, yeah, whatever.
This is
He
a
is in New
general
York.
alert. Calling Officer B4711. Officer B4711.
Was this like an AI creation before there was AI?
Is there a problem?
Maybe.
You are
It's like his head
instructed to
doesn't
turn
quite
on
fit
your
the
comlink
body.
immediately.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute now. Don't get excited.
With Art Carney as the carpetbagger.
We have two-way communication, Trader Sondan. Is this a report about the missing trooper?
It is, sir.
Yeah.
Trooper B4711 was here with 3 other men. They left and he remained. As soon as they had gone, he packed a lot of food from this house and he robbed me blind. Then he took off for the hills.
Very well, we'll send out a search party.
Why would he do that?
He buys it?
Like, okay, sure.
That's very plausible. Yeah, okay.
It's apparently that bad to be a stormtrooper.
He was like, oh, again?
Stole a bunch of Wookiee food, ran for the hills. Yeah, sounds like B471.
Yeah, he just really finds that wash tub food tasty, I guess.
This day is for you.
This is your day.
This isn't a human day, although you'll have a human singing for you shortly. Thank you, Norton.
May the force be with you.
Art Carney's saying, what does that mean?
Good old Art Carney too. He doesn't mind wearing an outfit that accents his giant pot belly. No problem.
This would have been perfect if they could have gotten Jackie Gleason with them. That'd been awesome.
I know, right? I was thinking, it would awesome.
How Star Wars it is.
Oh, we're gonna walk around in circles with little lights.
Oh no!
Everybody got your Life Day lamp? This is
I was wrong
sad.
before. I thought the only time they wore clothes was aprons, but I'm reminded they're going to be wearing robes short, in a minute. So they do get dressed for special occasions.
I guess they do. This is heartbreaking because I think we did lose Diana J. Brody.
No,
I think we did. All the times we froze up, I guess it'll just happen. So they all went down to spend gifts and they bought those little globes.
Walmart special. Last minute gift idea, Lyle. For one brief, exciting moment, I thought we were going to get Diane Carroll back right now. There we go. We're all decked out in our robes.
They're all walking into the sun
And in space.
They're walking through the
What in
small
the-
sun. Yes. That's it. Oh, it's renewal like Logan's Run.
Well,
But nobody can't be
Wookiees are
30 yet.
Wookiees are very old. Totally Heaven's Gates. Is that?
I wonder what John Williams thought about them repurposing his music.
No one
Took my
blames her.
great, climactic music and made it into a Life Day theme.
Oh, Anthony Daniels.
Happy Life Day. Happy Life Day, everyone.
Oh, I forgot my line. Hang on.
Happy Life Day.
You can't even say Happy Life Day
It is
anymore.
indeed true that at times like this, Artu and I wish that we were more than just mechanical beings.
No, we're cool with that.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right.
So that we could share your feelings with you. Chewbacca!
Hello.
Hey, Carrie.
That's some good camera
Nice
work.
entrance.
All of you are an important part of my life, pal. I'm glad I could be here.
This holiday is yours. But we all share with you the hope that this
Okay,
day
the proper
brings us
reverence,
closer to
guys,
freedom
for
and to harmony and to
the
peace.
big song here.
Hi, I'm Cade Courtland.
Oh,
damn it.
It's hard to admit when
Cade,
go
you
viral.
take your MAGA ass off my screen right now.
No matter how different we appear, we're
I want to
all
watch
the same
Carrie
in our
Fisher
struggle
rubbing a
against the
Wookiee.
powers of evil and darkness. I hope that this day will always be a day of joy in which we can reconfirm our dedication and our courage, and more than anything,
First, I'm in the Mala.
our love for one another.
I want some of that Wookiee Nookie.
This is the promise of the tree of life.
I want to be off screen holding up her cards
We
for her.
celebrate a day of peace.
Oh.
And she remembered it all those years.
She can sing.
A day of joy we all can share.
B. Reynolds and Eddie Fisher's daughter.
That's right.
Was he still alive to see this?
I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy.
A day that leads us into life. A day that makes us want to celebrate.
I'm really thinking about torturing my family with this song.
The girls would never forgive me for this.
A day that
Where's the musical accompaniment coming from?
How did they get
Man,
the Boston Pops at this
They're
gig?
using the force.
to live, to laugh, to dream, to grow, to trust,
It's called Star Wars, people.
Hey, there were lyrics to the Star Trek theme. They have now lyrics for the Star Wars theme.
Oh, how many takes? How many takes did that take? Oh, good Lord. Everybody get your light bulbs out. Happy Life Day.
You sound like a department store Life Day Santa, John. What do you want?
Happy Life Day. Yeah.
Well, that's my Harrison Ford invitation, too. Now, what do you want? You want one of those Radio Shack 101 sets? Sure.
We're going to bring out the Life Day porg now and have a feast. Although they're more like Cornish game hens, aren't they?
Yes. I'm plating it. They come in those little, loaves that you get over the Christmas holidays, right? The sausage boards.
I fell asleep. I can't imagine.
Because I love you, Diana. No, we will not roll it.
And we love ourselves.
You didn't miss anything.
Well, they didn't invite like Luke and Lady and Hand.
Find George Lucas's name.
Yeah, he's got to be on here, right?
Paul Gale as Itchy. Patty Maloney as Lumpy. No wonder everybody loves
Scratchy.
We didn't have any Scratchy for Itchy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Holy cow.
Oh, wow.
No, take it off. Take it off.
Wow. That was something.
Oh. My jaw hurts from laughing so much.
Oh,
it's been that way for the last 3 weeks every Sunday.
I think about all the times that Harrison Ford got the crap kicked out of him making Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I just know the whole time he was like, so much better than being on that stupid suit. I didn't have to hug a Wookiee. I didn't have to give anybody a happy life day. What do you guys want to do? You want to throw me off a cliff? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, send a big boulder rock after me. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we didn't see Jefferson Starship either.
Oh, God.
That's insane.
Probably a music copyright potential, I suppose.
I would have guessed. Yeah, I would have guessed that would be a problem.
Oh. It might have been too much, in retrospect.
And yeah, I mean, here's the thing. This was, up to this point, the most expensive Christmas special. If you remember. They put so much money into this.
They did?
They did. They put a ton of money into this. But I'm guessing it all went up the old tootski.
I'm just saying, because it sure doesn't, you don't see it on screen.
Yeah, that's for sure. Jeez.
All right. Palate cleanser, Donnie and Marie.
Yeah.
This is shortly after the success of Star Wars. So I think you pointed out, Joe, that Star Wars was still in theaters when they put this up.
Yes.
It's making too much money. Let's dissuade people from watching it.
Oh, here we go, folks. You thought it was over. It ain't over.
Our guests are Red Fox.
That's really scary right there.
I know.
He looks like a zombie.
Oh, I forgot about Paul.
From Star Wars, R2-D2, C-3PO,
No, don't
Darth
tell
Vader,
me. No.
Oh, they're buddies.
Ice Angels, baby.
Oh, no.
Oh, same footage.
Wait a minute. It's the same footage.
It is. It's the same exact footage.
Oh, that's cheesy.
In a galaxy far, far away, there was an evil force at work to destroy the values by which decent people lived. Values like patriotism, cleanliness, thrift, and good dental hygiene.
Is this a MAGA commercial?
That's for us to know and you to find out.
Oh, wow.
I find it hard to believe that applause is real.
You know what? Like Luke and Leia, they're brother and sister. That's cool.
Yeah, it's true.
Are they going to kiss later?
Well,
Hey, you know what? I think Marie's wearing a bra. She cheated.
Now,
it's not canon.
This should be canon. I mean, look, I know I make way too big a deal out of the Princess Leia outfit, but come on, Marie is working it.
It's not overkill as far as I'm concerned, John. I'm trying to determine right now. Is she wearing an undergarment?
I think she is.
She must be. You know,
magic underwear.
Unlike the Star Wars Holiday Special itself, I mean, this is family programming. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is Friday night at 8, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
That's true. That bothered me.
Not the same.
That bothered me. It really did.
Oh, look. There's the droids.
No, don't do this. No.
That would never work.
Obi-Wan Noki were here.
Yeah, he'd tell us what to do.
I'll tell you what to do.
Oh, my God.
Obi-Wan
Sanford.
Use the force and stick your face in some dough and make gorilla cookies.
Pardon me, sir. He says that's not a taxi, it's a spaceship. But that's exactly what we need.
So good.
Excuse me, sir.
What can I do for you?
Wow.
Show us the way to get out of this world, but that's where everything is.
So, what kind of helmet is Han Solo sporting over there? Is that like the Spock helmet?
Oh my God!
Yes, why does he have a helmet anyway?
Well, you know he's from space, so of course he's got a helmet. I haven't seen no Star Wars show, but I know how space works.
Everything
Is that actually R2-D2 singing it along?
Well, you know, making that fart noise he makes.
Synthesizer fart noise.
If I can't, I know someone who can.
Oh, he really did.
Just getting strong.
Of course, this is still
God
better
help
than
me.
the Star Wars special, though. Not by much.
Oh my God, they're doing Sly and the Family Stone.
George Lucas won't admit it, but he was inspired by this to create the holiday special. Star Mormons.
Bye. You know, things are changing out here in space. I come from a distant planet called Sanford. My planet has its own.
And your show's
moon,
still on and
its
very
own
successful.
stars, and its own
Why are you
galaxy.
doing this?
But this year, Sanford has no sun.
Good.
Oh,
yeah.
great. Yeah.
That's exactly what they fly in Star Wars. Sure. Now, for heaven's sake, the Emperor's doing my ass. I don't know why I like looking at that big, long rocket.
Oh, behave. Couldn't they just get some stock footage from the movie for this one?
To the moon, Mother knew she'd not go on a cosmic monsoon. What's your course? What the course? What
in the
can you be? Back to me. Come back to me.
I like the new Stormtrooper outfit.
Yeah, that works. Oh, hearts.
Yep, I like those Stormtrooper
Standing
outfits too.
ovation to what's so funny.
You intergalactic fool. You never get them back that way.
I suppose you have a better plan.
That's Tony the Tiger.
Just a little force.
Yeah.
Aha! You see, they've come back.
They had no choice.
Because my powers are great.
How about it? Is that a perfect landing?
That's not what we need.
But you landed on the same planet.
The landing part was perfect. I knew we should have taken a cab.
That's because you never left. Oh, no.
That's the
Hoffman, right?
Hide and seek the way that you do. You're outside, but be my foe. Look out, baby, 'cause here we come. We know you're with you, so get ready, get ready.
Oh.
So get ready, here we come.
I mean, the upward angle on the stormtroopers on the entrance, that disturbing. John, are you sure? I hope you're wrong, John.
Poor Chris Christopherson. We just thought he was going to do a week on the show.
I mean, there's some real talent here. What's going on? Including Johnny Murray.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Don't you know you'll never escape from the Force?
That's the Force.
I don't bother you grammar at a time like this. Get your big ape hands off me.
What was that?
You'll never capture me, and I vow by the power of my Force.
My Force.
My Force.
My
Force can't touch me. I come from a distant planet, 10 million light years away. So where does that leave me, Mr. Ungrateful?
I have to repeat. I mean, I wish this Gimblers would have Yoda in it too.
Yeah, no, right?
Now they're dragging poor John Denver into this.
Not John Denver, really?
Yeah, leaving on a jet plane. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Unless I'm wrong. This is public domain, so this is cool.
Well, thank God we're allowed to show it.
I can't believe that this got past the copyright algorithms. It did. Doesn't make any sense. I say this with love and respect. I think the Osmond brothers make the best stormtroopers there ever were.
Oh, yeah. Especially that entrance.
Can you imagine trying to find your luggage for this trip in?
How about the food on those ships? Can't even get the bag of peanuts open without a lightsaber. I ended up doing bondage with a giant dog man. But I just call that Friday.
When I was a kid and Star Wars was at its height, I remember my dad saying, "I'm sick of Star Wars," and now I know why he said it.
Yes.
Either that or just they played it nonstop.
Oh.
Wow.
So he flies away in the Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
Hey, Marie, that sure was a lot of fun doing a takeoff on Star Wars, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, that's what we did. A takeoff on Star Wars. That's what it was.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Folks, we're going to be doing a tribute to the Wizard of Oz.
I'm going to be Dorothy.
No.
I'm the Wizard. And joining us will be Lucille Ball,
Yeah,
Ray Bolger,
oh, God.
Paul Williams, and Paul Lynn. Hey,
Paul
folks,
Lynn.
He must have been a semi-regular or something.
Yeah,
man.
Red
And let's
Fox,
not forget the
Chris
Donnie Marie
Christopherson,
Begat, the Brady Bunch Variety Hour, too.
Yes.
the Gal,
Oh, man. Bringing back memories, man.
and our own Ice Angel.
But most of all,
This is the touching moment of the show.
Thank you for living through this.
Oh. Donnie's so dreamy.
I had a huge crush on Marie back in the day.
I still do. I don't hold this against her.
Oh, yeah, no. Fuck you, yeah, you did. Thank you guys. I'm going out. Pull the curtain.
Good
And
night,
he
Tommy
stole
and
the
Marie.
Millennium Falcon.
And then a big old kiss.
They should have done it at least once.
Come on.
Arnie
Oh.
Kogan, the hero for Mad Magazine.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Well, I think that was the perfect dessert for the Star Wars holiday special.
Terrible meal. Terrible.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they have to go together.
Yeah.
To keep down. So,
It's
yeah,
consistency. It's the consistency you're looking for. Sorry.
Oh boy.
Oh,
all right. Well,
boy.
we've done a 2-hour show. So-
It only seems like 6.
Wow.
I want to thank everybody who made it through because you are a superstar.
Well, you're welcome. So I'll count Craig and me amongst those.
Craig, any thoughts on finally seeing? I mean, you finally saw this, right? Or you had seen it before?
I
already
saw
can't
the
remember.
first 15 minutes or so of the special, you know, before my father lost it. And now, you know, Dad, God rest your soul. I wasn't really angry about it either because it was so bad, but now I'm glad he did it.
Yeah.
It was something to see. It's just that they made these bad choices and they just would go on for forever. Just kept the scenes would never end. B. Arthur, that routine's like, please just stop. But nope. It's like 10 minutes long.
Without losing any story, I think we could have edited this down to, what do you think, 20 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Generous.
I mean, there's so much filler in this. It's insane.
Wow.
Oh, man.
All I can say is this, guys, that I have to admit that later on when it gets a little bit late and, you know, I'm going to dim the lights, light a candle, and be thinking of Diane Carroll's part in the Star Wars Holiday Special. You figure out the rest.
Let's remember that Diana J. Brody is an excellent editor.
Oh, she would know.
Yeah,
she's like, I can get it down to 5 minutes. I totally believe.
There are these folks, my God, they've done this a few times. They took Star Trek, the motion picture, or otherwise known as slow motion picture, 3 hours glory, and they got it down to about 20 minutes.
I saw one once where they edited it down to like a regular episode. Yeah.
No, they did it in 20 minutes, and it doesn't lose any story continuity.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, because we were science fiction fans in the 70s, especially the late 70s,
right?
We remember how Steven Spielberg in Close Encounters had just created the really filled out, packed sci-fi film, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's what I blame Star Trek TMP on. Although I'd never heard it called the slow motion picture, and that works.
Oh, yeah.
The motionless picture, and among others. Another one of my favorite title given to it was Where Nomad Has Gone Before.
I love that. I'll never forget. I saw the old 86th Street Theater in Manhattan. You know, it was a Friday night. I wasn't supposed to be there because I was far too young. My friend and I snuck out. We saw the movie, and everybody was going insane when the credits came out. People were just going nuts. But you could feel the energy just suck out of the room, like maybe like towards like the 40-minute mark. And by the first hour, you could smell the marijuana. You could
Well, we're trying to emulate the 2001 Space Odyssey experience, so that'd be the appropriate thing.
That's true. That was a thing back in the day. You know, I had forgotten all about this. I wish I'd remembered that there was a documentary about this called A Disturbance in the Force, about how the special was made. Oh, yeah. You know what? Next year.
Yeah, it's always going to be there, and we can always come back to it. And I think it deserves more than just a passing coda like Donnie and Marie Star Wars skit.
That was funny.
We'll watch a different cut. We'll see if we can get a cut that includes the cartoon and Jefferson.
Do we have a new annual tradition, John?
I think
a new Christmas tradition. Yes, and yeah, it'd be great if we could actually get that Jefferson Starship and Boba Fett back in there.
Yeah, I wonder if you're able to get those separately. Yeah, I'll see if I'll dig around too to get the Boba Fett cartoon and then those things in separate venues and then splice them together.
Yeah, this was a particular remix of the special where they had improved the look of it.
Right.
So they made some choices. We respect that, especially since we got to watch it.
But can you imagine how horrified I would have been if they cut out Diane Carroll's part? I would have walked out of the room.
Yeah,
you would have been looking at my empty room if that happened.
It says the editing on the holiday special was left to two producers that had never edited in their lives. I know what that experience is like because I've started doing some editing on these shows, and man, I'm not good.
Man, you're 10 times better than these jokers.
Yes, Jesus Christ. Everybody else had bailed on the project.
That is wild. Raphael, we will enjoy you while next year. You do not have to.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God.
And as alluded to at the top of the show, the insanity does not stop here.
No, it does not.
My internet is acting up in all kinds of ways. Oh, it was in that documentary, huh? They had a big stack of tapes. They were told to have fun. Oh.
Well, they did. We did too.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare. All right, let's get out of here while we still can. We do want to tell you that coming up this week on the Weber Internet Thingy, I will be playing for you a radio show. John Gielgud as Sherlock Holmes, Ralph Richardson as Dr. Watson, and the actual, an adaptation of the actual Sir Arthur Conan Doyle story, the only Christmas story he ever wrote for Sherlock Holmes, The Blue Carbuncle, known in some circles as Sherlock Holmes and the Christmas Goose.
I think Harvey Korman got his Christmas goose tonight.
I think he did. So that is Thursday night, 7 p.m. on the Pacific. I would love it if you'd join me because it's going to be fun. And then a week from yesterday, so next Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, we begin. Joe, tell the folks what this next mini series of ours is.
Well, thank you, John. I'd be happy to. I mean, we had a couple of fairly serious episodes for a while on Retro Trekkers, so I figure it's time to get back to some shenanigans. So we'll be starting a new trilogy on Retro Trekkers, or as I called it last night, a trilogy.
Hello.
Trials and Titillation, part 1 of 3, looking at Mudd's Women with Harry Mudd and some Avon lady, I suppose, and the 3 babes in the background. And that is part 1 of 3. So please join us Saturday.
Nice. We're going to have a lot of fun with these sort of sexy episodes of Star Trek. So we hope you'll join us for that. And then a week from today, our final presentation of the retro holiday. We still are trying to lock down the guest, but we've taken a suggestion from. I was wrong. We couldn't do It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know why I thought we could. We can't.
Well, it's tricky. I mean, the movie is in public domain, but elements of it aren't.
Yeah.
So, you know what? John found a great substitute, I think. And in this, the Santa Claus versus the devil.
Oh my God!
If you thought Santa was kick-ass and when he conquered the Martians, just wait till you see him take on El Diablo.
So years ago on WPIX, they had Santa Claus conquers the Martian, and then they also had Santa Claus versus the devil. It was a Saturday afternoon double feature.
That's a great double bill.
Wow. That really like punishes people who celebrate Christmas.
I remember that day. I was hanging out at the apartment. It was one of those rainy days. I was just sat and watched this shit.
WPIX is channel 11 in New York City, is it not?
Yes, it is. But it's interesting if it's also probably has, the callers probably could show up again. Yes. Channel 11, way back in the day. Let's say actually Channel 11's still there in New York. No worries.
Yeah.
KPX. Yes. I got cousins out there, so yeah.
And if our special surprise guest works out, or regardless of who is with us, it's going to be great. But I'm really hopeful for the one we're talking to right now. So to be continued.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be fun no matter what. If we get our guest, great. If not, it's still the family.
Absolutely.
It's still celebrating with the family. I do want to show this. I don't know if you've seen this, Craig. So let me show you this.
Dancing in silver air.
Heartwarming.
By firelight.
Uh-oh.
Ho, ho, horror, what's beneath the tree? Ho, ho, horror, gifts as far as you can see. Every story has a turn when the shadows come to call. Ho, 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 best gift of them all. Pages turning.
That's a good place for it to stop.
Gift wrapped just for you holds a nightmare. Leave reality behind when darkness falls on Christmas Eve. There's no ho, horror, what's beneath the tree? Ho, ho, horror, now you'll finally see. Every story has a cost when the creature comes to call. Ho, 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 claims us one and all.
That's cool.
Thank you, John Weber.
So just a free membership to that AI app, and that's what we got out of it.
Produces gold every time.
Have you
in the hands of Mr. Weber?
That reminds me of a Santa Claus movie I saw last year. That's on it's on Amazon Prime. It is Violent Night.
Oh yes, I know this one.
Right, with David Harbour.
Yes, it's actually pretty good. It's basically Santa Claus. Santa Claus meets Die Hard, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out, not to give too much away, but the premise is kind of cool. So Santa Claus, way back in the day, was a Viking warrior, right?
Oh, makes sense.
That's how it was in North. So he has to go back, dig deep in his roots to take care of business. That's actually pretty good. It's hilarious.
I watched the trailer quite a few times because I really liked the look of it. But yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I'm probably going to watch that.
All the actors seem like they're having a great time doing this stuff too, because it's this premise.
Yeah, it's a wild premise. No, our potential guest next week will not be Robbie Risk. He is still ignoring us. And I don't blame him.
He's busy.
I do want to see Saint Nick duking it out with the Krampus at some point. That would make me happy.
Watch Red 1.
Oh, really? See, this is the nice thing about being a father. Like, you can watch these shows. You've got a good excuse. You can entertain the kid while you're watching them.
Well, unfortunately, my kid is an adult now, so it's actually it's getting a little, it's
So it's not really the fatherhood thing. It's just you watching a bad movie. Not a bad movie, but
because actually my daughter, I did see it with my daughter. She's like, Dad, this is terrible.
oh no. Well, you raised her well. She knows a bad movie from a good one. That's a good thing too. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this week. Craig, thank you so much for being on the show. Please come back.
You guys let me eat when I was singer during this thing.
I was wondering if you're going to have some chicken wings tonight.
I didn't want to eat them in the show, but I've been, I've finished an entire plate already.
Did you eat wings?
Oh yes.
John, remember he was on before and he was like making him during the show.
Yeah.
You and I were jealous.
I love that. We've become your chicken wings like date every once in a while.
It just turned out again. I came back. I was late. I missed dinner, so I was like, "Fuck, this air fryer is right there."
I love it.
So you were blaming your router, but you went off screen for a couple times just to eat some wings.
No. So when the router did go off, I just started to handle a bunch of wings while I was doing so.
Now you go New York style, right? You go spicy buffalo sauce and blue cheese, or
yeah. So this was a spicy barbecue rub that I picked up at Costco. So I just dumped it on there. It went nuts.
I don't blame you at all. Bring whatever food you want to bring to the show. It's all about having a good time and relaxing. Okay, that's gonna do it. Let's I'm sorry, you guys are too funny.
Craig, did you just put those bones on a plate? Were you eating them out of a Wookiee wash tub? Admit it.
I actually was using a plate. We do have the Wookiee wash tubs out there for the horses and the other animals here.
Always go out on a laugh. Thanks, everybody. We are done. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Joe. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks, Craig.
Grab your popcorn, warm up your TV. Captain John, Commander Joe got something to see. We're all back in time to the golden past with the Retro Ranger. Oh, it's such a blast. We're flying high with the Retro Ranger. Give it a try and don't be a stranger. Ranger, strap yourself in for a fun-filled flight. Retro Rangers are flying tonight. Retro Rangers, 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 Retro Rangers.